Good afternoon. On this video, I wanted to briefly deal with the issue of Kent Hovind and what the real issue is going on here. Fundamentally, this is about arbitrary power and what the government can do and not do to you when it deems fit. I've done a short video on the abuses of the laws where you can withdraw, structuring laws that you can withdraw money, and how the government has misused that. The fact that the government can abuse any law at any time it sees fit with these bureaucracies that they have, basically that are out of control, whether it be EPA, FDA, IRS, etc., etc. And of course, they have basically the power in order to intimidate private citizens now. And that you have to prove you're innocent as opposed to them proving you're guilty. And I'm going to connect a short video to a great film that was made in 1960 with Spencer Tracy and Burt Lancaster dealing with the Numberberg trial. And this goes to the heart of the issue. What is the rule of law? What does law mean? And can judges arbitrarily just ignore what the law should be in defending an individual, and in order for the importance of the state, as Nazi Germany did, and basically do whatever the law requires them to do, in fact, then himself becoming lawless. The purpose of a law is to defend justice and truth, and not to abuse those virtues. And in that debate, again, with that was with the anti-Kent Hovind activist, and I'll make a connection. I'll connect that video along with this on below this video. The individual makes an important statement when he deals with the Constitution. He says the Constitution is nothing but a bunch of scribbly lines. That's the attitude now in this country, where, according to law, that's going on now. That the Constitution means nothing, as opposed to being a fundamental, basic set of freedoms of dealing with the law, what the law should be. And of course, the Bill of Rights is supposed to limit the power of the government, and likewise, this is ignored as well. So the attitude of the anti-Kent Hovind group is summed up very clearly in that attitude, in that view. That he says the Constitution is nothing but a bunch of scribbly lines, and that the people make the laws. And of course, the people, by these guys who advocate that, we mean them, those who are in power. Not the actual people themselves, who never vote for these laws and actually become victims of them. So again, Kent Hovind's case is a serious issue dealing with the fundamental basis of what our law is. And as again, the New York Times exposed the structural abuses going on. We've seen time and time again the abuses by the EPA, and of course the IRS was involved in targeting Tea Party activists. So when you think that, when these guys say, well, it's the law, remember the basis of the Numberberg trials was the fact that making a law doesn't make it a right law. A law has to line up with truth. And if a law is made that goes against truth, that law is not a law. It is simply a barbarism. It is simply arbitrary power in order to intimidate the people and to destroy freedom and not protect it. So again, I urge you to look at that speech that's given by Spencer Tracy at the end of that brief in the end of the movie Numberberg, and see exactly what law was intended to do, and how the Nazis abused it, and communists abused it, of course, and the all tyrannical systems crouched themselves around themselves, cloak themselves with the idea that they're defending law. But in fact, the law has an objective standard, and if it doesn't meet that objective standard which God has created, it is in fact not a law. It is simply arbitrary power under the guise of law. Amen. Thank you.